Hello, this is Lucretia with the Calm and Confident You podcast. We are now well into talking about the stages of change. If you know about the stages of change, and if you know what stage you or someone else is in, you can know how to better approach the situation. We are going through the stages of change as described in the book Changing for Good by Prochaska and Diclemente. They studied people who had been successful in actually changing problem behaviors and maintaining that change. Problem behaviors could be anything from drug use, eating disorders, self-harm, gambling, anything ongoing which is detrimental or self-destructive. In the last podcast episode, I talked about the stage of preparation. Today, I am talking about the stage called action. And as the name indicates, this is when the person is done thinking, contemplating, and preparing. Now the person takes action to make a change. The person has decided they are doing it. This is a true decision with determination. In the area of addiction, the person stops using and becomes an active participant in a chemical dependency program, for instance. Attends groups, maintains contact with a mentor, avoids people and places which are triggers, and actively makes choices to support continued non-use of substances. I see the action stage in my outpatient clients. These people come in with questions and want to understand. They want to be given techniques to try. They want to be challenged to change their thinking. And they come to their next appointment having practiced or implemented the suggestions given. Someone in the action stage is going to make progress. They are going to feel positive changes and experience the natural rewards from their positive actions. Someone might notice being able to walk without getting winded. Someone might finally get a good night's sleep and wake up refreshed. Someone might have the energy and feel more social, so they want to spend time with family and friends. People in the action stage start to experience more positive moments, and this encourages them to keep going with their active changes. They also become more convinced that these changes are what they need to do, and their confidence increases. But nothing is guaranteed. There will be struggles and doubts and anxiety. The person who is committed and taking action must tolerate all of this and keep going. The Serenity Prayer helps people understand there will be difficulties and supports keeping their focus on what they can manage, which is in their own action steps. It says, "Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference." With action comes change and loss. Things cannot remain the same for healthy change to take place. People have to change a lot about their lives, their routines, their surroundings, their friends or associates, and places which used to seemingly provide comfort. People going through active change experience grief, which they must process and push through to keep going forward. They also must resist turning back to their problem behavior to help them cope. They need to implement distraction and replacement. They have to substitute something positive in place of their old harmful ways. Many people stay busy with work, and exercise gives people something to do and helps increase their health and their ability to cope. Relaxation or meditation can substitute as ways to cope as well. And people have to set boundaries and be assertive. Do you see how much goes into the process of changing? It is a big deal. So, in the action stage, a decision and commitment to change has been made. There is no more dabbling or testing the waters. Change is implemented wholly and completely in all areas. It is obvious to others. The person believes they are on the right path, and rewards will be felt during this time. The person will feel better and see the positives. But there will also be struggles, including anxiety and grief, which have to be managed. Healthy ways of coping need to be utilized. If you are thinking of making a change of any sort, it helps to make a well thought out plan to address the struggles and obstacles you know there will be. Going forward this week, start to formulate a plan especially about how you will cope with your own distress. How will you change your environment? Who can you be around who is supportive? Do you have some exercise you like to do? Do you practice relaxation or meditation of some sort? What limits do you need to set with others? The better the plan, the better the chance of success. And your plan should include joining my Facebook group, Strategies for Managing Overwhelming Thoughts and Emotions, for ideas, insight, and community. And keep coming back to this podcast by subscribing to the Calm and Confident You podcast. Until next time, be well.